An animated picture is basically a bunch of pictures with very small changes being played really fast to make it look like it's moving. So all you would need to do to make your own animated GIF is have a small collection of pictures and then use a program to put them together to move them, to play them really fast so it looks like they're moving. Now I'll show you how to do this using Paint, and bear in mind I'm not a man particularly known for my art skills, so it's going to be pretty simple. But to start with, we're going to use the paintbrush. You can pick whatever color you like. I'm just going to do black. And I'll draw myself a nice stick man, because that's about the extent of my abilities. And he'll have his hand up because he's waving at us. And maybe we can give him a couple eyes and a smiley face. Once you're done with your first picture, by default, pictures aren't actually saved as GIF images, and in order for it to be an animated GIF, it has to be a GIF image as the base picture. Unlike Notepad, you actually have to save the picture as a GIF. You can't just put .gif at the end and expect it to work. So you're going to go File, hover over Save As, and click GIF Picture. And you can give it a name. I'm going to name mine 1 because it's the first frame. Make sure it's saving as type.gif. When you do this, it'll usually warn you that the color quality will be reduced. I'm not too worried about that, so I'm going to click OK. So now I've got my first frame. I find the easiest trick to go straight into a second frame without having to redraw the whole picture is to immediately click File, Save as GIF again, and simply make an identical picture with a different name. So that now I'm on my second frame. Any changes I make to this won't affect the first frame, so I can maybe redraw his arm. Save this frame. Save as frame 3. And one last time. And there we go. So now I have 3 frames of my picture if I save this. You don't necessarily need 3 frames, you certainly need more than 1. It looks a little nicer the more frames you use, but it's up to you how many frames you actually like to use. The program we recommend for putting the pictures together is Unfreeze. It's a little free and simple to use executable. You simply take the pictures you made, put them next to this, and you just drag them in. 1, 2, 3. You can put a delay so that it plays slower if you think it's playing too fast. You can actually stop it from looping altogether if you like. If you didn't save your pictures properly as .gifs, if you click on them here, you'll get an error message. So if it's not working for you, just click on the pictures and make sure they're actually saved properly and it's not giving you errors. If you did make that error, you're going to need to edit the picture and make sure you're saving as a GIF. But once you've got all that together, you simply click Make, give it a name, and there you go. And adding this picture to your website is the same as adding any picture. You would just put the name of the picture in the source for the image tag. One thing to bear in mind when you're making these pictures is that the entire canvas is still part of the picture. So if you didn't want all this white space, you would need to click Select and drag a little box around your drawing. Move it to the corner. And then drag the canvas up so that there's less white space. Otherwise, the entire white space is going to be part of your GIF.